Hello, everybody. I'm Everton de Oliveira, Professor Agua from the Groundwater Project. And I'm happy to bring to you today another volunteer that's done a great job. It's so good to have so many volunteers helping to bring groundwater to all the languages. As you know, we enforce that because it's much easier to learn in your mother language. And today we have the pleasure to bring here to you Maria Rosa Serin Nasich. She's an agro-environmental engineer from the Catholic University Nuestra Señora de la Asunción. She has a master's degree in natural resource management and territory environmental management at the National University of Asunción. And in 2022, she received her PhD in environmental management from the National University of Itapúa in Paraguay. Since 2018, she has been part of the National Research Incentive Program, PRONI. Please, welcome, Maria Rosa. May I call you Rosa, just Rosa, if it's fine with you? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for your nice collaboration. You're welcome. Please tell us a little bit about yourself, your career, and about your organization, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity of displaying a little bit of my work. It's been a pleasure to do this translation project. It was very challenging at times, but it was very satisfying getting to this point where we can talk about this book, and we can actually share with other researchers, other academics. I'm currently working at the National University of Itapúa in the Faculty of Forestry and Agriculture and Forestry Sciences. I've been working with them for the past 2 years. But I've been involved with this university for the past maybe 7 years, doing research specifically in the area of water resources management. We carried out alongside an interdisciplinary team research related to the management of water, how people get this resource, how they use it. The challenges they face, because even though my city, the city where I live now, is quite developed, is I think the third city in my country, but we still use a proportion of 50-50 in the water sources, groundwater and surface water. So specifically, the groundwater is managed by the community. So the capacity is not equally distributed. So it's very challenging at times. So it's great for us to, as a community, to have this kind of material, this kind of resources that we can actually apply in our work. So we can provide a better service.
Oh, that's quite interesting. So the good thing is that it matched exactly your expertise for the book. That's very good for, I hope, for Paraguay, but very good for Spanish-speaking people that will have specialists translating the book into Spanish. Congratulations. So why do you think that having the book Groundwater Resource Development into Spanish is important then?
Well, like I mentioned before, most of the groundwater management is carried out by a community. So sometimes these groups they have people that maybe are technicians, maybe they have people that are not technicians, some people with experience, some others without experience, but with a lot of willingness to do the job. So the capacity is very different. So having materials that can be consulted and that can be available for free, it's a great resource, because sometimes we don't really know how to provide information that can be understood. They can have examples. They can have resources that are actually useful, because that's what people need in their daily lives. Especially here, we have problems with water provision every summer, because people start pumping a lot and the water level goes down, and this is a problem for people, because people need water. And this city has a lot more population during the summer, because we are a touristic attraction. So not having water is a very complicated issue.
Yes, I understand. That's quite interesting. I hope the book is really helpful. I like particularly this book. I think it's very good, and I hope it reached the community. So, would you have any suggestions on how we may improve the connections and relationship between the groundwater project and the groundwater community in your country, in Paraguay, and with the Spanish community, Spanish-speaking community at large? We have a few friends in Paraguay that are working, helping us the groundwater project that you might know. Ana Gonzalez, I forgot his name, but he is also great help, and other friends in Paraguay. So I hope you help us to grow the community there, please.
Yeah, sure. That would be wonderful. I mean, I really like to tell about these kind of projects, because it's something that we can do alongside our work, our daily work, and we can actually have an impact. Because sometimes especially when there are young professionals, people who just received their degree, sometimes you don't know really what to do. In the meantime, you're finding a job, or getting to community to know you better.
Yeah.
We can actually get involved in this kind of contributions. We can do translation, and we can also help spread these kind of resources. I'm trying to get my colleagues, especially the younger ones, to get involved in the project, because it's a great experience. So we can share these resources, and we can actually have an impact, positive impact in community, especially getting these materials and translate them and making them available for people that speak Spanish, because that is sometimes a barrier for people who are interested in learning, but the English is the language of the science. We know that, but each community has its own language, and we as Latin Americans, we speak Spanish mostly. So we need this kind of resources. It's very useful.
I totally agree. Totally. Or in Brazil, people, everybody says they speak English, but it's not true when you go to study and you get the book in your own language. It's much easier, right? Because it's always a bit of a barrier. Having material in your mother language is so good. All right, thank you very much for your participation by volunteering to help us here. It's been a pleasure having a team. I remember the name. It's Eduardo Dose. You know him as well, I guess, right?
Yeah, he's a colleague of mine. Yeah.
He's also very nice. But I'm not sure. I don't think he's living in Paraguay now, right?
Yes, he does. I think he's actually
studying.
He's actually his PhD in the same university as me. Yeah.
Oh, good. Very good. Thank you. So please make your final considerations, please.
Yeah, sure. I'm very pleased to be involved in this project. It was challenging at times. I was doing the translation as well as writing my dissertation. So these two topics are very related, because I also work in water resources management. But it was the complete experience was really fulfilling. It was interesting. It was great to to know that you are involved in a process that can help people reach for quality information of quality. So I encourage people to get involved in this project, to maybe face their fears and take this challenge because it's really fulfilling, and it's wonderful to know that these materials can be available online. There are free resources, and that anyone that speaks Spanish right now can access this kind of material.
Thank you very much. Very pleased to have you here as a volunteer and being part of the Groundwater project. Thank you very much, everybody. We have here Maria Rosa Serena Sich from Paraguay. She's done a great job translating the book Groundwater Resources. Please distribute to your friends. Make sure everybody that understands Spanish can read this great book and the great work done by Maria Rosa. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.